for the Baltasare.
La Divina Sardini.
Romania. Frankie Baldwin getting married in Romania.
Yes, Romania. How many times?
I didn't even know she was divorced.
Well, it's hardly surprising in the circumstances.
So, she marrying a local?
Not by the sound of it. His name's Dean Fraser. It says he was a footballer playing for CFR Cluj.
I believe that's pronounced Cluj.
Frankie Fraser. It's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's good of her to think of us.
Yeah, very thoughtful. We shall have to send a gift.
Send?
Well, that's clearly a courtesy invitation. It's the other side of Europe.
Well, so it'll be an adventure.
You're not really proposing that we travel all that distance for the sake of one weekend? We'll leave a carbon footprint the size of a Yeti.
Not one weekend, Roy. A week. She's asking us to house sit for them while they're away on honeymoon. They've got a villa in the hills with a swimming pool.
Hills? They'll be the Transylvanian Alps.
Transylvania?
Yes. Cluj is one of its principal cities.
Transylvania as in Dracula?
Depends what you mean by Dracula.
Cape, fangs, bats you on the neck. How many Draculas do you know? Well,
there is the literary Dracula and the historic Dracula. Transylvania was merely a backdrop for the novel. Bram Stoker didn't even go there. No. The real Dracula was Vlad the Impaler, a medieval potentate of particular brutality. No, the whole region is steeped in history and remarkably picturesque, I believe.
So, does that mean we can go then?
Well...
Oh, thank you, Roy. Thank you.
Not at all. What's that?
Our acceptance. Got it. Back to 50. Best not to take any chances. It's 40 degrees in Transylvania.
Transylvania as in Dracula?
I believe Romanians find the association rather tiresome.
Eddie, I can't put it down. I've had to sleep with lights on for a week.
Well, in case Roy fancies a quick nibble.
Are we sure we have everything now?
Yeah, best just have one last check.
Take your time. Steve and Becky were just as bad. Had to go back for her fake tan.
Oh, it's so romantic, isn't it? Becky and Steve on honeymoon, Frankie and Dean getting wed.
So they're getting spliced tomorrow, are they?
Today. We're due to arrive in Cluj less than 2 hours before the ceremony.
Cutting it fine, aren't you?
I've said this. We have to change at Munich as it is.
There are no direct flights. It's an extra £600 to fly last night.
Fair enough. No point chucking money away. I was saying the same to Steve. You heard about that new bathroom they're getting?
Oh, the jacuzzi. Becky's really excited. Apparently there's underwater lighting and everything.
I think he wants his head testing.
Well, it sounds like fun to me. I'd love one. Right. All present and correct.
Can we go now?
Under the middle nymph, next to the barbecue. Got it. And I am sorry again, Frankie. We do feel terrible about missing it. We really... Oh, right, yeah, I'll let you go then. Well, have a lovely time. Don't worry about a thing, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Can you believe it? They're boarding right now.
So, how did it all go?
Beautifully. Maybe we'll get to see the pictures one day.
I know you're upset.
Upset? Roy, I've seen more countries in the last 24 hours than I have in my entire life. I feel like Alan Wicker and Judith Chalmers rolled into one.
I didn't cause us to be redirected. I can hardly be blamed for an electrical storm over Stuttgart. And it wasn't my fault Hungarian air traffic control was on strike.
Well, they weren't on Friday.
But we take a number 8 bus into Cluj. From there, we can obtain a connection.
Taxi! You should have tipped him, Roy.
And rewarded him for his brazen disregard for our feelings, like travelling in a mobile ashtray. Anyway, I think we gave him quite enough as it is. It's the last taxi we take this holiday.
Did you see that look he gave us? It was the evil eye. And all that muttering. Lord knows what he was saying. Maybe it were a curse?
I think that's a rather unhelpful cultural stereotype. And if it was a curse, I'd say it's been singularly ineffective.
Roy, it's paradise. Can you believe this? Can you believe it?
Yes, it's very spacious.
Spacious. Space age, more like. I was inside of this screen. I should want a bucket of popcorn just to watch the news. And this must be Dean. Looks like a nice enough lad, doesn't he?
Yeah.
They've got a jacuzzi, Roy. I've never been in a jacuzzi, have you?
No.
I wish Becky were here. She'd be in her element.
To the place I belong, he would park home of the rovers.
Right.
Oh,
After
take
50
me home.
Will you give over, Glenn? We'll not hear his nibs.
We're here now.
You have arrived at your destination.
I've just told her that.
Is this the master bedroom? What a smashing bedside table. Oh, it's a lovely outlook from here. You can see the whole valley.
Indeed.
I wonder what the view's like from the other side.
I wouldn't like to speculate.
I think there's a car coming.
Crikey, Moses.
Oh, I thought it might be nice, but I never expected out like this.
We've hit the jackpot here, Verity, love. It's already open.
Hello?
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 My wife saw your car approaching. From England.
Hi. You?
Weatherfield.
Blackburn.
Oh,
We're practically neighbours.
Ellie and Roy Cropper, pleased to meet you. We're friends of Frankie's.
Oh, are you here for the wedding?
We were supposed to be, but we missed the entire do. We've not even seen Frankie and Dean. They'd already set off on the honeymoon.
We were heavily delayed as electrical storm over Stuttgart.
What are the chances of that, eh? We missed the wedding as well.
Oh, well, please, come in, come in.
Dean! Dean, oh! Yeah, that must have been during his last days, just before he joined Burnley.
You were on Dean's side then, were you?
Not when he played for that lot.
We've still not met him.
Have you not? Here is auntie and uncle.
Oh.
Glenn and Verity, by the way. So, how come you're,
Oh, we're house sitting for the week.
house sitting?
Is that a problem?
You're damn right it is, Roy. Dean asked us to house sit. Dozy beggar.
I can't believe it.
I can.
Oh,
His brains are in his jockstrap, that's why.
I think they'll have taken off by now.
Oh, Dean. What do you mean, where were we? Look, there was a delay on the plane. There was an electrical storm over Frankfurt.
Stuttgart.
Hey, you as well? They've been delayed. Ah, well, now you know how it feels, eh? Anyway, what's the crack here? There's another couple of mine in the house, some friends of Frankie's. Eh? What have I told you about lasses, eh? Communication. Hey, don't talk to me like that. I'm still your uncle, you know. A spare room? No. Fair dues. First come, first served. Yeah, we'll clear out. Where's the nearest flop house? Is there anything over at Cludge?
I believe it's pronounced...
Verity? Barrow?
It's in the car.
Oh, it's all right. Go on, I'll remember it. Airport. Flyover. Yeah, what's it called? Motel Hadji. Chemical plant.
Chemical plant?
No, it's all right. We'll survive, don't worry. And congratulations, I suppose. Yeah. And your Auntie Verity sent... All right, I'm going. Thanks for all your help. There's a place by the airport.
What's this chemical plant?
It's right next door. They had a leak last year, but they patched it up now. It's all right.
Did anyone die?
No, but the reception desk is like the bar scene in Star Wars.
Oh.
I'm only kidding, Hayley. Right, Kimosabe, we best crack on, eh? Thanks for the brew. I'm only kidding.
Hayley, love, is there any chance I could have a quick nose round while we're here?
Oh, give over. It's like bullseye. Here's what you could have won. She'll be after the bus fare home next.
Please, Glenn.
What for? It'll be like his last house. And the houses before that. Same old kit, just a different tart in the pictures. No offence against your mate.
Oh, let her have a gander. We feel bad enough as it is.
Go on then, just a couple of minutes, and then we'll let you get back to your holiday.
Roy had to take it down.
Well, I don't blame him. Who'd want to be looking at our Dean's bum all day? I mean, it's hardly an enigmatic smile, is it?
We'll replace it with a nice landscape. There's one in the games room.
Games room? Oh, now you're talking.
It's nicer than the last one with what's her name, the page 3 girl. I didn't know where to look.
I did. You wouldn't have took them down.
She were a right handful.
Anna left. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. And I must say, we couldn't have lost out to a nicer couple. And if you're ever in Blackburn, I'll keep going. Look at his face.
Thanks for the tour. Enjoy the jacuzzi.
And the swimming pool. There might be a pool at the Hadji. It'll be plutonium, like that. Still, we'll be all right. As long as we keep the windows shut.
Can't you call him again? There must be somewhere else.
They'll be in the air by now.
And he made it perfectly clear he didn't want anybody else to bother him. It's a fine way to treat family, eh?
Bye, Roy. Bye then, Hayley, love.
Enjoy your holidays.
Wait! We can't let you go. There's loads of room here, isn't there, Roy?
Well, it is rather spacious, but if they prefer to be on their own...
Burnt?
Yes, burnt. Gathered the unemployed together for a feast. He asked if they wished to be free of their earthly sufferings. And when they said yes, he had them burned.
Could you not just stop the job seekers' allowance? Verity! Where are you with them finger rolls?
Vlad the Impaler was renowned for his cruelty.
Sounds like a right charmer to me. I think I prefer the real Dracula, Christopher Lee.
Vlad was the real Dracula.
Did he have a cape?
On certain engravings...
Did he have fangs?
No.
Did he drink blood?
No!
I rest my case. Hayley, would you like a steak? Eh?
Not with the heart, thanks.
Oh, cracky Moses. Ah! Verity, your phone, love!
It's all right. False alarm.
Is it still working?
No, it's not by phone.
I believe it's ours.
Hayley, I'm sorry, love. I was that busy chatting.
No, no, it's all right. These things happen.
Here, let me get you a burger.
Aren't you hot in that?
Quite comfortable, thank you.
I really don't think they're that bad.
Evidently.
We didn't mean to wake you.
Hadn't got to sleep. How could I with that din going on? It was like a pop concert.
How would you know?
I saw the Spinners at Wigan Empire.
Well, I didn't have any trouble getting to sleep when I came to bed.
And we all know why.
Oh, Roy, I had 2 pink ladies and a baby sham. I'm on my holidays. And so were Glenn and Verity.
Well, I fear their idea of a holiday is quite different to ours.
Which is why we're doing our own thing. We'll have a stroll around this village, have a look at your monastery, then we can have a spot of lunch at a local cafe. See how they do it over here, eh?
I made some cheese sandwiches and a flask. I bought some decent tea from home.
Oh, marvellous. I don't know why you keep staring at that thing. It's not going to change. 0925's been and gone 2 hours since.
I think we must have missed it.
How could we have missed it? We've been here since 8:30. What time's next one?
15 minutes ago. There is another in 3/4 of an hour.
Another? What do you mean, another?
They must be running a skeleton service. It is Transylvania after all. They'll say we could have walked.
9 miles in plastic shoes.
Perhaps Glenn and Verity might loan us their car.
Oh, with me driving, I suppose. There is no way on earth you're getting me on these roads. I saw enough from back of that taxi.
I think the cliché of the continental
Easily said
driver...
from the passenger seats. They drive on the wrong side of the road.
I think you'll find that they drive on the right side of the road. I'm merely trying to lighten the mood.
Go on, Glenn. That's it, Glenn. It's coming. Go on, Glenn. It's coming. Oh, my God. Go on, Glenn.
Are you back already? We just had a game of snooker, haven't we, Verity?
Yes, snooker. Oh.
Who won?
We weren't keeping score, but I was definitely on top.
I thought you two was going down to the village any road, you know, to go and see your monastery, Roy.
It isn't my monastery. I haven't taken holy orders.
Pardon me for breathing.
We've had a very trying morning. We were stood at that bus stop 4 hours.
Did you not stick your hand out?
They must have discontinued the service.
Well, I saw some bikes near the garage.
Well, I've not ridden a bike since I was well, since I was small.
Why don't we go and look?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you, eh? Yeah. Why don't you? Right. Think you'll be warm enough, Roy? Yeah. There you go. 2 got married in Transylvania. Right, you. Get up them stairs. Come on.
This is the life. Fresh air, the open road.
Snooker. I've never heard Steve Davis make them noises. They must think we were born yesterday.
The second I feel leather against my backside, I'm 13 again. My cheeks flushed as I sail through the school gates and swing down the East Lancs Road. Oh, yes. Aeroplanes, buses, taxis. Give me the humble bicycle every time.
There are worse places to be stuck.
Crikey, Moses. Is this what passes for brown sauce out here?
You're saying?
They had nowhere else to stay.
We have nowhere else to go. Not Bran Castle, not the Valley of Hell, not the Transylvanian Alps.
Right, now here's the plan. All right, we'll take you down to the village. We'll drop you off and then we'll pick you up at the time of your choosing.
Well, that's very kind of you, but we couldn't possibly impose on.
Verity will have your tea on the table when you get back, right? It's our treat. Now, there's a barrel of oven chips in the freezer.
Well, if we're not putting you out...
Not at all, right? Everybody wins. You really get down to the village, and me and Verity will get down... Well, we might have another frame. Or two. Right then. Well, have a nice time, and we'll see you back here on about 5.
Can we not get you a quick coffee just to say thank you?
You're all right, Cock.
Oh, go on then. Maybe just a quick coffee. Who'd have thunk it, eh? Newton and Ridley's in Romania. And I thought this was a backwards country. How's your negative?
Big round here.
You all right, Roy? You giving out the odds?
We appear to have a visitor. Rather troublesome wasp.
A wasp? Where?
Oh, give over, you big baby. It's only a wasp.
Only. They'll kill you as soon as look at you out here.
I'm sure that's not the case.
There's only some altitude.
Get back! I'll get it! Whoops.
Very kind. I'm not sure it's appropriate attire for a monastery. Regardless of my agnosticism, it is a sacred place of worship.
I wear these colours to a sacred place of worship every other week.
It really isn't my thing.
You can't walk around like that, though, Roy.
Right.
Folk will think the Count's had a go at him.
Just get it on, man.
I feel like a Hun at the gates of Rome.
I shouldn't think they wore football jerseys.
They wore tribal costume, exactly what this is.
I think it's nice and colourful. You'd be like one of the frescoes.
I doubt the Heavenly Host is sponsored by an online betting company.
Roy, it's a blue and white T-shirt. It's perfectly inoffensive.
Come on, then, let's get going.
I'll just throw another one down my neck while I'm here.
You will not. You'll be no use to me in that bedroom half cut.
Right, my love. Julie calls. No. Crikey, Moses.
What?
The lads are on. Another partner over there, mate.
I've not got time, Glenn.
The enclosed porch and narthex was apparently a particularly fine example of its kind.
Yes, well, it was very nice.
And one could easily see why that Madonna was the object of pilgrimage for centuries.
But she wasn't the one that weeps.
No. That one was dry-eyed. But exquisite, nonetheless.
It
good of them to drop us off. Hopefully we can do something similar tomorrow.
Indeed. I feel this arrangement suits Glenn and Verity as much as it suits us.
Look at that. They're here already. How's that for service? Hey, streetcars, eat your heart out.
Do you hear something?
What?
That sounds like...
Singing anymore. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.
English hooligan.
Right up to Rovers. Right up to Rovers.
I assume Verity will be driving.
Hey!
Jay fell over. Jay fell over.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Come back here, Sarah.
Please don't antagonise them any further.
They're all raving mad.
Very well. Don't let them intimidate you. Stay focused.
Oh, yes. Arrow! Hey! I'll stand up if you ain't Billy! I'll stand up if you ain't
I can't say.
Will you please sit down?
All right.
He stopped.
He appears to be dismounting.
Oh, seen the size of him?
It's time to go, Aileen.
I can't. He's pointing me way.
Put your foot down, woman, now. What was the score?
I can't remember.
Who was we playing?
I've just put my wife to bed. She's still shaking. She'll have nightmares tonight.
She's not the only one, mate.
How dare you criticise my wife's driving? You placed her in an intolerable position. 18 miles that Hell's Angel chased us. 18 miles. At top speed. On treacherous mountain roads. Your recklessness could have got us killed. Oh, well, yeah, you wouldn't be laughing if we plunged into that ravine.
He's right there, Verity.
Needless to say, we shan't be requiring any more lifts from you, nor anything else. We shall stay here for the rest of the holiday and endeavour to keep intercourse to an absolute minimum.
Poor Hurley.
Social intercourse!
Oh, this is no good. This is no good at all.
It was Tottenham, I think.
We could have at least made him a cup of tea.
They'd only mistake it for an olive branch.
It takes a big man to say I'm sorry. So here I am. I'm sorry. We're sorry. What we did was unforgivable. Absolutely unforgivable. But we'd like you to forgive us.
We can stay as we are for the next 4 days, daggers drawn, or we can make the best of things.
You don't want to be stuck here for the rest of your holidays, do you? Surely.
Well, given our divergent interests, I see no alternative.
All right, so I made a mistake. I mean, we've all got bladder from time to... Oh, you haven't, have you?
No.
Look, I'll drive you anywhere you want to go. And not a drop will pass my lips.
That is not a risk I'm prepared to take.
We'll never leave your sight. We can do something we all like.
Such as?
Oh, what about Bran Castle? You've been desperate to go there.
Bran Castle? I should imagine everybody's desperate to get there. Happen the king's never off his throne.
It's known as Dracula's Castle.
Dracula's Castle?
It's an unfortunate misnomer I mentioned in passing. It rests upon scanty historical evidence.
Verity, get your kit on. We're going to Dracula's Castle. Now, are you coming or what? Right, Roy, where are we headed?
Well, I thought you'd use your satellite navigation system.
You him? I haven't got a clue how to work it. I know where the home button is, and that's about it.
I think we follow signs for bras.
Bras off. Now that sounds like my kind of town. What about some tunes, Roy? Come on, you shout. Run them CDs past him.
There's Michael Bolton, 50 Cent, The Killers.
Perhaps we could try the radio. Transylvanian folk music is highly regarded.
The wireless it shall be. Verity? Have we not heard this one already?
It's a subtle variation on a traditional theme.
Do they actually enjoy this round here?
Enjoy is perhaps not the right word.
You say that again.
Transylvanian folk is characterised by a sense of melancholy and longing.
Aye, longing for the bleeding end. I'm sorry, but 2 hours of that is more than flesh and blood can stand. That's about like it, eh? Silence. Bloody golden.
What kind of music do you like, Hayley?
All manner of things, really.
What were we dancing to the other night after he'd gone to bed?
Oh. Sweets for my sweets.
Sweets for my sweets.
Yeah, I like that one.
Who was that then?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
The Searchers!
Yes!
That's it, the Searchers. Hey, a long time ago, man.
40-odd years, although they are still touring.
Crikey Moses. I tell you what, if they've not found it by now, it's about time they stopped looking.
How much further, Roy? We left Cluj hours ago.
Actually pronounced Cluj.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not having that. I mean, you won't ask for a finger of food, would you?
Now, by my reckoning, it's just a few kilometres. Apparently, the village is pretty, but full to bursting with all manner of vampiric tat, so I suggest that we proceed directly to the castle.
What a fantastic place. It's fools and freaks on every corner. It's like Turf Moor on match day.
Does this really warrant 3 hours of our time? This market can only appeal to true vulgarians.
I thought we was in Romania.
You saw this is Dracula's castle. It certainly looks a part, doesn't it?
It's not the only thing.
You're not seriously proposing to go in dressed like that?
Well, frankly, I'm surprised to hear that you're going in dressed like that. I mean, at a piece you could pass for Ego.
Ego is associated with Frankenstein, not that he appears in the novel.
It's all the same thing.
Overwrought Gothic nonsense, I happen to agree, none of which relates to this castle.
We best hurry, the tour starts in a minute.
Can we not just have a look round and see for ourselves?
The Impaler aside, this place is rich in history. If we are to appreciate it
I'm not
fully,
one for tours, me, Roy. Like being on a school trip.
Yeah, and guess who's going to be the flaming headmaster?
Why don't we wait for you in the village? I promise I'll keep the count in line.
I don't see the harm if they don't want to do it, Roy.
we have an agreement.
So you're not going to budge then? Or should I say booge?
Bună dimineața! Welcome to Castelul Prime. Let's go.
Fair enough. The tour it is then.
The Bran Castle was built in 1377 by the Knights of the Teutonic Order. A wooden fortress was originally known as Dietrichstein.
Let's get out of here.
I'm listening to this.
Towards the end of the 14th century, a stone castle was erected by the Saxons to protect the city of Brasov.
You mean Brasov? It sounds like my kind of town, that.
Towards the last century, this has become known as Dracula's castle.
Roy reckons that Bob Stokoe never came here. Is that true?
Bob Stokoe?
My, friend means Bram Stoker.
Oh, no, he never came to Romania. This castle is often mistakenly connected to the book.
So I'm in the wrong house, then?
If I may continue, this was Vlad the Impaler's headquarters for his campaign against the Turks.
I'm afraid I have to take issue with that claim.
I'm sorry?
There is little or no historical evidence that this was the Impaler's headquarters, residence, or anything else.
Right.
I concede that he may well have passed through here, or been held prisoner by the Ottomans.
We've got an Ottoman in our spare room. It's full of old Rovers programmes.
I have a degree in my country's history. What is your qualification, sir?
Hang on, he's kicking off here.
I have consulted a number of reputable guidebooks.
Guidebooks. English guidebooks.
The woman knows what she's talking about, Roy.
She's peddling a myth. It's at best speculation, at worst fantasy.
That's it. I no longer want you on my tour.
Oh, come, I was merely pointing out...
Go! You go now. Haideți, vă rog, să ne terminăm turul.
They absconded.
Let him.
They'll be flat on their backs in no time. Do you really want to drive 170-odd miles? We have to find them.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash.
he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
Hurry up, will you?
I thought I was going to die in them underground passages. It was like Watership bloody down.
I don't remember anyone getting wedged in Watership Down.
He narrowed off.
Narrowed off. Like that turnstile in Sunderland, I suppose.
It was Boxing Day.
It's always Boxing Day with you.
Oh, yeah, like you never touched the tides. Now, look, before you say out, I haven't touched a drop.
I told you you could trust us.
Trust you? You broke your promise. We have scoured this village, the castle, the marketplace.
We tried to explain it wasn't our thing.
It didn't have to be. It was Roy's thing, and you spoilt it.
I suggest we go home.
Fancy going down the village bar tonight?
I might have a couple. In fact, I might have a skinful. We'll see how we go on. I mean, after all, I am a grown man on my holidays.
Would you two like to? No, I don't suppose you would. When I first saw that villa, I thought, yes, our ship has finally come in.
Ah, I pity it was the bloody Titanic. An iceberg's got nothing on that pair.
So what do we do?
We're going to have to get rid of them once and for all. Otherwise, we'll never get the place to ourselves.
And how are we going to do that?
By being as obnoxious and unbearable as we possibly can.
As opposed to the charming holiday companions we've been so far. I mean, I don't anticipate Christmas cards, do you? What?
Crikey Moses, there is a God.
Oh, Glenn.
By this time tomorrow, the croppers will have packed their bags and gone. Now rock.
I don't know what was in that sauce of his.
Leave it, Roy.
Oh, leave it, Roy. Let it pass. Turn a blind eye, just like we've been doing ever since they arrived. So good. I cannot bear this a moment longer.
Neither can I. I can get on with anyone normally.
Sometimes there is no common ground to be found. We have to tell them the truth. We simply cannot remain in their company. The cultural divide is too great.
We can't possibly say that. I'd be mortified.
But it's the truth.
Right, when are you going to learn that you can't go around spouting the truth willy-nilly? Feelings would get hurt, confidence is betrayed, lives ruined.
Our lives are being ruined.
Maybe. But there are some truths you don't utter in polite company.
Well, I'd hardly call Glenn and Verity polite company.
I'm sorry, Roy, but we can't do it.
All right. How do you propose that we extricate ourselves from this predicament?
I don't know. We made something up.
Oh, yeah. Lie, you mean? We compromise our integrity for the sake of theirs. Well, I'm sorry, no. As soon as stick it out.
It's tomorrow night.
Well, tonight now.
Yeah, I've signed this up as ABBA. I mean, it was Verity's idea.
Well.
Hey, well, I mean, I paid the fee, like, it was a bit steep, like, and unrefundable, but, you know, call it my cheat, call it my cheat. I mean, it's for a good cause, it's for the orphans and the blind kids, you know, down the road, so you've got to have a go, haven't you?
You won't want to let them down.
Verity, show them the wig, show them the wig!
And we've got glitter. Oh, we'll look the part, won't we, Hayley?
And if I don't shave, I mean, you'd be a dead ringer for Benny, wouldn't it? Hey, come on, what do you say, eh? Come on.
Well,
I'm afraid that won't be possible. We've received unexpected news from home. Our daughter Becky has gone into labour 4 weeks prematurely.
Daughter? I didn't know you had a daughter.
Oh, yes.
We're catching the first flight home in the morning.
Right. That's great news, isn't it? I mean about you being grandparents, like, you know. When you've gone, we'll raise a glass to you.
We'll take you to the airport.
Oh, yeah. Come on, go and get some kip, eh? I mean, these mobile phones today, it's been on the barbecue at the bottom of the pool. I think I even seen it in the dustbin. And it still takes calls from England. I mean, that's one hell of a phone you've got there, Hayley. One hell of a phone. Well, I suppose this is it, then?
Yes, it's been quite an experience.
Well, good luck for tonight, and thanks again for the rest.
Give our love to your daughter, won't you? And the new edition.
Aye.
We will.
Bye.
Royston!
Becky?
Becky?
Oh, how did you know I was coming?
Oh, did Tightwad tell you? Yes, it's just him to spoil me surprise.
Tightwad?
Steve. We were having a lovely dinner under stars, and he says to me now about this jacuzzi. Well, turns out I'm getting an ex-display vanilla bath with a crack under the hot tap. Sink don't even match.
Oh, love.
I know. Well, I couldn't bear to be in the same country as having a mind hotel, so I thought, I'm going to jump on a plane, and here I am.
I'm amazed they've let you out of the hospital.
Hospital?
Were we so unbearable?
To invent a daughter and a poor little premature baby just to get away from us.
Have you got any idea how that makes us feel?
We're so sorry. I hardly know where to put myself.
Well, we know where to put ourselves. Come on, Verity. We're off to the Motel Hadji. Happy holidays. We've done the handshakes. Come on, let's make tracks.
No, wait. We'll go to the Haji, won't we, Roy?
I think we probably should, yes.
Well, go and get the bags.
You'll do no such thing. This place is massive. Eh, Roy?
Yes, it is rather spacious, but that's really not the issue.
So you got off on the wrong foot. You're all grown up. You can start again now. If you'll excuse me. Yeah!
Well, I suppose there is room for all of us. We could let bygones be bygones. So I said, that sounds like my kind of town.
Brilliant.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Oh, Verity. Look, I've been thinking, and we will do the karaoke tonight.
You're all right, Roy. I've not overdone it with this silly sauce, have I?
They want to do the karaoke now.
Do they?
Hey, karaoke. I'm always up for a bit of that.
Then karaoke it shall be, sweetheart.
I'm sorry, love, I've entered as that, but there were only 4 of them.
Becky could take my place. It's not really my thing.
Doesn't have to be, Roy. It's our thing. Besides, there were 2 blokes in ABBA.
Yeah, well, Haley could pass it. I mean, well, you could play a fella, couldn't you? It's only a bit of fun.
You know what? I'll do it. Yeah, I'll drag up.
No, you're all right. Verity will do it.
Why me?
Well, Becky's a dead ringer for the good-looking one, isn't she? What?
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah, those kids are quiet as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
You're not kidding me.
Ancient timing.
He's got a nerve on him getting on stage in that state. Look at the gut on him.
Look at Mick Jagger.
Well, I give him 10 myself.
Points?
No, years. Manslaughter, at least.
Right, same again, ladies.
If I didn't know better, Glenn, I'd say you were trying to get me drunk.
A snake bite and a pink lady coming up. Over there, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know, Becky. What a few days we've had.
Well, Roy, of all people, coming out with a whopper like that.
It's a long story.
Seem harmless enough. His eyes are on tour, but apart from that...
Well, maybe we did overreact. The hot weather committee do strange things.
Like saying I was your daughter.
There's no strange about that.
What were I, 8 months gone? You should have told me I could have packed in bad.
It's not serious, is it? I mean, to walk out on your own honeymoon.
He's a cheapskate, a coward, and he's a liar. No, it's not serious. It's just... Well, by the time I've forgiven him, I'd already booked my tickets, hadn't I? And won't do him any harm. I think he's in the doghouse. Truth is, I miss you, Wales. And Roy. Plus, you've got a jacuzzi.
Shelves.
I can't believe that you haven't been discovered.
Are we going then, or what?
Yeah, no, we better have. Roy will be fretting. Hey, he'll be chuffed with one, though.
Oh, he'll be cock a hoop. He'll be skipping around the living room, that lad. He's a slave to his emotions. Right, a pink snake and a ladybike.
No, Frank, we're going.
Well, I'm not. I ain't travelled 5,000 miles for an early night.
And I'm with you, lass. Hey, it's not safe for a girl on her own around these parts.
Not with the likes of you about. Now, get off your backside and into that car.
Well, perhaps we could meet round the pool later on for a quick one. A minute at a drink.
Out.
All right.
You're not really thinking of staying, are you?
Yeah, of course I am. The night's still young.
But there aren't any buses or taxis. How on earth are you going to get home?
I'll get home. I always do. Stop worrying, Mum.
You've got Verity's number for if you're desperate.
Yes, now get yourself home to Roy.
And you will be careful, won't you?
You're asking me to break the habit of a lifetime. Good night, Ailey.
Good night, love.
Right. Put me down for another. I'll do rehab.
We're going home first thing tomorrow.
Oh, that's just the ale talking.
I've not had any ale. You don't even want to get rid of him, not now she's arrived.
Who?
Who? She's young enough to be your daughter.
Hayley?
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, I'll come up with something.
You came up with something, it didn't work. Face it, Glenn, there's no shift in them. They're like that brown sauce stain on your pillow.
I got that out.
You turned it over.
Look, I promise you, we'll lose him.
What's crack here, then?
It is Bogdan, the king of Palinka.
Oh, yeah? Where's that?
Palinka is a drink. Local poison.
So it's a contest, is it?
It is never a contest. He's unbeaten since 1973. People have come from Budapest, Split, Sofia. But the end is always the same.
Oh, yeah? Line 'em up. I said line 'em up.
Okay. No rock.
Rock and roll, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rover's return, Weatherfield, folks. That's where you're going to find me. Right. An ex-display vanilla bath with a crack under the cold tap. Or was it the hot? Anyway, it don't even matter, because my sink don't match. Not that I'd want it to. And then, you know what? I just think about the day we fell in love. Girls, he was my knight on a white charger. Well, it was a black Ford Mondeo, actually, but... Oh. Standing in the witness box, on off, just lying through his teeth for me. Not dead, is he? I'll have a snake bite when you're ready, cock.
How did you get home?
Like a sails, I'll always get home somehow.
You know where I fancy going? The Valley of Hell.
I'm already there. You do look rough. Dog rough. Yeah, it were worth it.
Really?
Don't worry, Hayley. I was a good girl. Barely spoke to a fella all night.
Becky!
Oh, hey up, Nico. You all right? You found time for a 99, I see. OK, so maybe I'll chat to one bloke.
Becky!
Octavian! Well, maybe two.
Right, that's me done. Let's hit the road.
Whoa, 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 hold on. What is this Valley of Death?
Hell. Valley of Hell. Part of the Carpathian Mountains, not too far from here. The views are said to be quite stunning.
Aye, they're grand. Come on, let's get cracking.
Baltazar, is that you?
Becky!
Oh. Is Green Door come second?
That was Shakin' Stevens.
Yes! Shakin' Stevens!
Are you Mother Teresa?
Are you not listening? He said he was a man and alive.
Mother Teresa's not dead, is she? Oh, I liked her.
That's funny. She couldn't stand you.
Are you Pele?
I'm not exactly Pele, but that's the closest you've got. You're red hot, darling. You're red hot. Now then, last question.
Careful, everyone. No one jump in. I think the final question should be collectively agreed upon.
Hang on. Can you hear that?
What?
That rattling. Oh, I don't like this.
Any joy?
No, not yet.
What are we going to do?
Can nobody get a signal?
I can't even find my phone.
I think we should just wait here till someone comes along.
What, do you mean like your bus?
Are you feeling any better, Verity?
No. It's definitely sunstroke. It's like Mykonos again, isn't it, Glenn?
Oh, I hope not. It was terrible. She was panting, slurring her words and everything.
You have sunstroke last night, did you?
It's not a joke, this, you know. We've got to get her down off this mountain before she goes downhill. If you know what I mean. Look, I thought I'd seen some farms and such back there. If you want to go and have a look, and I'll try and fix this bugger. Take this with you, in case it takes some finding.
How will we know when you've mended it?
Well, I'll give 3 blasts on the arm. Now, can you get going, please? She's sinking fast here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Sorry about this.
Oh, no need to apologise. You can't help it.
Good luck.
Third time we've passed that rock.
I don't think so. Oh, perhaps it is.
Maybe we should just head back to the car.
Yeah. Which direction is it?
This way. How Glenn's faring with the car.
Well, we'd have heard his horn.
I fear we may have passed out of earshot. Haven't the faintest idea where we are.
No, me neither. It is lovely though, isn't it? I bet the sunset's fantastic.
Yeah. I've no intention of enjoying it.
No, I bet you haven't.
Do I detect a note of sourness?
Not sourness, no. Just, I don't know, sadness.
Sadness?
For you.
But I'm not sure I follow.
No, that's it, you don't, do you? You never join in. I had a really good time last night. I were up on that stage doing things I never thought, and I know it were a bit tacky, but it were fun. And Glenn and Verity are fun too in their own way. But they realise that there's no audience in life. Unless you're singing Waterloo to a bar full of drunken strangers. I don't mean it in a nasty way. I just hate to think you're missing out on things you might enjoy for fear of embarrassment.
Well, I've never pretended to be the most easygoing or clubbable of souls.
No, I'm not asking you to pretend. I'm not asking you to change. I don't know what I'm asking. Maybe I'd just like you to be a bit more open to new experiences.
I do have a confession to make. I also tried something new last night. Something that may come as a shock to you. I had a bath in the jacuzzi.
Right, proper.
It felt strange at first. I shall now have some empathy with my next boiled egg. Ultimately, though, it was invigorating and, yes, enjoyable. However, I don't think we will be investing in one.
It could have been an owl.
An owl?
If it were an owl, it had 4 legs, a bushy tail, and Little Red Riding Hood dangling from its gob.
This is Europe. They don't have packs of wolves running wild, do they, Roy?
Roy.
I'm afraid they do. The brown bear is also native to these parts.
Bears? You let us go wandering off and there's bears knocking about?
I didn't think we'd lose our way.
Yeah, well, we'll lose a damn sight more than that if a bear cop's hold of us. Come on!
It's definitely a human voice.
Hello? Hello?
Becky!
Cheers, man.
Excuse me, Vor-Beached Inglesa.
There's 2 people stuck in the mountains.
Becky?
Hey! No, never mind all that. Car's broken down, the woman's got sunstroke.
There's bears and wolves everywhere. You've got to save them. I'm sure the authorities are doing everything they can to find them. I was praying they'd be here when we got back. Verity topping up with tan, Glenn laughing at the barbecue.
What's so funny about barbecue?
Tried telephoning Frankie, but the landline doesn't appear to be working.
Well, I suppose if a bear did come along, they could lock themselves in the car.
It is only a canvas roof.
Tear it to shreds in no time. Goldilocks might escape, but I don't fancy Glenn's chances.
Escape? She were half dead with sunstroke. She's a sitting duck. Oh, it's the Valley of Hell, all right. Why did you insist on going there?
Well, it wasn't my suggestion. It was Glenn's
Because
idea.
he was trying to please you.
Why would he do that?
Because he liked you, Roy. He likes all of us. They tried to be friends with us and we threw it back in their faces.
Oi! What's that police car doing here? You Ryan Haley, yeah?
Yes. You must be Dean.
Who are you?
I'm Becky. You must be Frankie's husband, right?
Yeah, oh well, for now. I only lit the girl's cigarette. And bang, my gear is on the balcony. I got an early bath on my own bloody honeymoon.
Could have been worse, love. I got a vanilla one.
No one tells Dean Fraser what to do, all right? Not Ian Dowie, not Barry Fry, and certainly not Frankie. Oh, yeah, and to cap it all off, I get back, and my car's been nicked from the long stay.
I'm afraid it gets worse. Your Uncle Glenn and Auntie Verity are stranded on a mountain.
Are they? Who? I've got a lot away. Frankie's bling, off the wedding presents, my Leyland daft runners-up medal.
But he phoned you. You recommended the Motel Hardy, you know, the one where they had the leak on the chemical plant.
I'm afraid we've been duped from the outset.
There you go. I thought we'd celebrate in style.
Don't feel like celebrating.
It's one of the best halls we've ever had.
Was it really worth it? Is it ever really worth it? I think I've had enough of this game.
You're just tired, sweetheart.
You're right, I am. Tired of being chased around Europe, staying one step ahead of the police. Romania's the last place we weren't known.
I don't fancy the Ukraine, that's for sure.
The
Chrysanthus will be out at home. And we can't expect Phil and Barbara to feed the cat forever. We've earned our retirement.
Well, these last few days we have. I don't know about worrying about the coppers. It was the croppers that nearly did for us.
So, you know when you parked your car up, did you hand your keys over?
Yeah, the guy on the gate, he was a big guy with a sweat on.
It's the oldest scam in the book. You get yourself an orange bib, and then you wait for the real attendant to go on his fag break. Then while your accomplice keeps watch, you just wait for the next car to come along.
The bastard!
Then you pick your mate up round the corner,
Yes.
bang home into the sat-nav, and you're away. And what do you expect to find? An empty house, because they're all on their holidays.
Ryan Haley, you were here?
Hello?
I tell you, my heart was in my mouth when I seen him.
I were halfway through the door till she said they'd never met him.
Aunt and uncle, genius. And when you asked for the tour, that was a masterstroke. I had that phone line snipped before we'd opened those cases.
Well, if Freddie or Dean had rung, we'd have had it.
Frankie.
And barbecue in the mobile. Perfection.
Opportunity knocks.
Poor Haley.
Never mind, poor Haley. We nearly caught us in the act.
I've got you. Go on, Glenn.
It's coming!
Go on.
It's coming!
Give it a really good one now, Glenn. Go on.
I'm in!
Come on, you can do it, Glenn.
Are you back already? We just had a game of snooker. Happy birthday.
Yes, snooker. Snooker.
We didn't even have a table.
They were too polite for their own good. I hope they're all right.
Of course they'll be all right. We haven't left them on the north face of the Eiger.
Air Bavaria flight AB7351 to Munich is now ready to board.
Come on, Kemosabe.
We might have spent the last 20 years robbing people blind, but we've never hurt anyone.
What are you trying to say?
Anything could happen to them up there. You heard that wolf.
Could have been an owl.
I'm sorry. I'm not getting on that plane till I know they're going to be safe. No one's stuck on a mountainside.
They're professional crooks. They've got me Leyland Daff runners up medal.
The man and lady are bad.
Hello there.
Hello, mate. Do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Oh, grand. Look, there's three people stuck up a mountain in the Valley of Hell. There's a fellow with a shopping bag, a worried-looking lass with bad hair, and a blonde girl with a body that...
Where are you calling from, sir?
Look, you just worry about them. You needn't bother about us.
Police get them.
Vagabond.
Last call for Air Bavaria flight AB7351 to Munich.
Hello there.
Yeah, they got away. But they'd already checked the bags in. It was all there. Yes, yeah, we got your jewellery back. And hey, got me medal. Even got Becky's phone. She's a friend of Ryan Haley's. She said she remembers you.
Hey, Frankie.
Yeah, of course she's staying here. Well, she's had a bit of a barney with her husband on a honeymoon. Does that ring a bell?
Hey, up, Royston.
I've hardly said 2 words to her. Frankie...
Perhaps you should telephone Steve. Put him out of his misery.
Put me out of my misery, more like.
Is there something the matter?
Well, it shouldn't be. Last night was classic Granger, you know? Booze, fags, dancing till dawn. It's everything I live for.
So, what's the problem?
He's not here. He's scruffy, he's balding, and he's overweight, but worst of all, he's not here.
Well, they do say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Egg grow softer, you mean? That one I'll be off back to Greece.
You all right?
Yes, yes. Beautiful, isn't it? Perhaps we might enjoy the sunset together.
It's funny, isn't it? To think of them out there somewhere.
Yes. Let's hope the police catch up with them soon.
Anyway, who were you?
What?
In 20 questions, you never did say.
How were me?
You? You're not a figure of historical significance.
I am to me.
How was Pele getting close?
Well, I played a bit. I had a trial for Stockport.
You had a trial in Stockport.
Keep it down, love. This is the border.
Welcome to Ukraine. Drive safely.